My team is sick at football, man. My team is sick at football, and I'm so sick at football. What's going on here? What is going on here? Technical difficulties. They're hating on the parade. What is this? What is this? What is this? What the fuck? Can you not hear me? What's going on? This is a shag. What's going on? What the hell is going on there? Hating on my thing, hating on my thing, hating on my thing. Oh my God, you see? That is a case of the internet hating. You see when Arsenal win and people hating. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? What was all that about? I have no clue what that's about, but the show continues. Corner boys in the building. A's up till we freeze up. We just battered Atletico Madrid. You could say Diego Simeone's men are in hot water. You lot don't need a shower. You lot are too busy complaining to your wafer and all this BS, and we put you lot on the t-shirt. Look at that left-hand side that did you dirty. Miles Lewis Skelley, absolutely mustard. Martinelli, absolutely mustard. I told you, look, don't sell your Martinelli stocks. You thought he was going to rub out in a World Cup year. Less of that. And I just want to highlight, that's our second choice left-hand side. Declan twice, appreciate you. Eze, appreciate you. Saka, even though there was no GA in the last two games, you've been bloody superb. Mikel Arteta, the set-piece dons, everybody. Happy birthday, Arsene Wenger as well. Hey, we're cold. I can't lie. They can say what they want about my football team. We're sick. We're sick. Nobody rates us. They're still talking. And I know you see on social media, all the rivals are, oh my God, I can't lie. Arsenal are actually good. Set up in your low blocks. This is a message from an Arsenal fan. Set up in your mid and low blocks. Because if you allow us to do our thing, it's peak for you. You saw what happened to Atletico Madrid in the second half, let alone the set pieces. In terms of next steps, I would say the Atletico game reminded me of the Newcastle game in that for next steps, we need to put 3-4 past these teams in the first half. But Corner Boys in the building, smash the like button. Hey, emergency stream settings. Corner Boys in the building. Arsenal absolutely outclassed Atletico Madrid. Talk to me, people. Talk to me. And in fact, I can't lie, man. I'm tired of social media. So if you're not an Arsenal fan, if you're not a real football fan, this ain't the place for you, man. So immediately, subscribers only, man. We're cold at football, man. We're sick at football. I'm not gonna lie, we're cold. We're actually sick. Like I prayed for days like this. We've got an elite squad. We're 3 out of 3 now in the Champions League. Martinelli, I just want to throw out there, has 3 goals in the Champions League in as many games. Big up Zubimendi for his performance and also getting a yellow card. Declan Rice, he needed to take one for the team as well. I'd rather both of you miss the Slavia game than the game after that, which is obviously Bayern Munich, man. Simeone had get out of him. I remember talking about haram ball and all of this. We looked very allowed to me, didn't it? Looked very allowed to me. The way Simeone's men were playing, they eating bacon. Don't talk to me about Julian Alvarez as well. What, we're rating man for hitting the post? Dead. And you lot that tried to tell me Zubimendi is not going to change our lives. Zubimendi is not better than Thomas Partey. Please, it's okay. This is a safe space. I beg you, just come outside and apologize. Please. Please, the DG Talent ID doesn't miss, man. We don't buy corners, we take them. Avon Barksdale, the wire. Come on, tell them again. Hey, Nathan, I ain't even trying to hear that stuff. Deluded, who is your man of the match? We'll get into player ratings in a sec. We got Super Mikel Arteta short. Whatever man say about Mikel Arteta, yeah, you can't, like, it's time to be honest. You can have fair questions about can he get over the line, about his tactics, about anything good or bad that happens in games. No man or woman on this earth is above criticism. But don't sit here and tell me this manager is not a good manager. We love, he spent X amount of money, and you can do all that buzzword stuff as much as you want. The man's fucking mustard. The man is a generational coach. The man's a very good coach. It's just over the line business. We've got a good manager. We've got a good team. It's now time to become a great team. Great teams win stuff. Great teams go in history. And to be honest, excluding this year, in the last 3 years, I've probably said that, but the time's now, man. We need to seize the present. Forget the past, forget the future. We need to seize the present. If we don't win a trophy or trophies now, I can't lie, we won't ever do it. because you know we're competent, we're competitive, we're competent. We've got sporting directors, we've got the gaffer and his coaching staff, more players than we can count. You know, again, and we could take the day off. Look how crazy Raya was moving. He was trying to play like Miles Lewis Skelley coming out of his box for no reason. We might actually need to tone the defensive stuff down a bit, and Raya has to make some saves. We gave Max Dowman the night off. We're sick at football, man. We are absolutely sick. My voice ran out from singing old Mikel Arteta, old Mikel Arteta. Last night was wavy, man. Run the intro on repeat until technical issues are sorted. We're here now. We're here now. They can't stop us. They can't stop us. Miles Lewis Skelley needs flowers. Not everyone can step into such significant games with such little playing time as well as he's done, but always would advocate for him and Wanyeri to get minutes. They need minutes. Again, they know Miles Lewis Skelley is sick. You know, you do every international break, you see some dickheads on Avilis accounts on social media saying, oh, Miles Lewis Skelley ain't that good. Both Madrid teams and Madrid at the Bernabeu. It's a real Rolex. Like, we don't, you know what Miles Lewis Skelley does. And again, that when he receives the ball and he rises the challenges and, you know, he's laid it on a plate for Martinelli, Henry-esque finish. Hey, I love Martinelli. I'm just a football fan, people. It would be fair to say Jurgen Klopp's a legend, right? He described Martinelli as the talent of the century. And whatever you say about Martinelli, name a big game he ain't done it on. Even this season, when we needed him at City, he was there. Atletico Madrid, he was there. The agendas just got a bit more juice. Does MLS need to play midfield? I'm not going to lie, yeah. A part of me, beyond the obvious reason of wanting Declan Rice and Zubamendi to get yellow cards so they'll be all right for the buying game and be a bit scary against Slavia, I wanted them to get yellow cards because surely then you got no choice but to play Miles Lewis Skelley in midfield. Of course, you got choices. There is Wanyeri. There's a lot of things you can do. You still have Norgard. Mikel Merino would have probably come in, but it'd be nice to see him organically start in midfield, man. And we just got good players, mate. Like, we're just a bloody good football team, man. Raya was bored. Even someone next to me at the game was saying this. He was bored, man. He was bored. There was no need to do what he did. And do you know what? We caught life there. We caught life. We caught life with the little Raya thing. We caught life with the crossbar. Obviously, in the first half, we earned the win. We slaughtered them in the second half. We smelt blood, but possession was on top of them. We spent the game in their half. First half, there was half kind of chances. I remember Zubamendi playing somebody in. Miles Lewis Skelley dragged the effort wide. I think Gyökeres and Saka. Gyökeres and Saka. Oblak came off his line well. I felt sorry for Oblak. I must admit, I'm lying because I don't feel sorry for no one or nothing that's not connected with our football club. But I felt sorry for him because it reminded me of the days when we had Leno in that. We would probably get battered 3-4-0, yeah, and the goalie didn't deserve that. Like, Oblak stood up to be counted. Half these Atletico Madrid players are pretenders. Koke, if you were English, you would not be held in high regard. All you do is surround refs and foul. I can't believe you're still there. Jimenez, overrated football manager legend. All they spent doing is fouling, surrounding the refs. They're not on piss. They're not on piss. And you deserved any of that. And you know what? Arsenal are better than me because you lot filed a complaint to your UEFA. On my life, you forget hot water. You're not getting hot or cold water. You're not getting electricity. Make one of the, you know, give a tenner or something to one of the stewards. We're gonna put a pin in your tire. It's making it a long day for you lot to go back to Spain. Everybody stop coming to the Emirates. Whatever you say about my football club, your football team has come to the Emirates and you've been dealt with. You've been absolutely dealt with. Zubi showed Atletico Madrid's midfield levels, bro. People need to be honest about Zubamendi. The guy's a complete midfielder. People think because he smiles and he's probably just about 6 foot, they don't give him his flowers, really and truly. You know, he gets stuck in, he wins headers, his football IQ, his defense splitting passes, he's the glue. You take that man out of our team, we're fucked, you know. And he was worth probably the 3-year wait. Zubamendi's cold, that football, man. I don't want to hear nothing about Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey could never talk to Zubamendi. The only Thomas Partey that has some sort of clase was probably his debut season in 2020. He's never been there. Stop it. We're cold at football, man. We're sick at football. You see, if we get another left winger, we're lit. Big up the Gooner. Come on. Join the Zubamendi hype train. Join it. And the Rice one if you're not. Likes need smashing. What Shirley said, big up DJ. I see you had your shirt off again yesterday, but I allow you. You can't allow me. We do what we want. We do what we want. I take my shirt off whenever I want. And you lot that get on to me about bringing Shirley on the platform, I'm going to throw her under a bus. She's not available this week, so we'll get her on next week. Yeah, it's her fault. Just throw her under a bus. That's with you lot. Because Shirley, get Shirley on the platform. Shirley, you're segregating Shirley. No, and no. I don't know who BG is, but big up yourself, my guy. It was a great result, and that MLS run and pass gave me Vieira vibes. I mean, how many times we seen that? You know, I mean, last year against PSG, he kind of did that, and Martinelli messed up. I remember the Everton one last year, which came to nothing, but He's absolutely mustard at 18, innit? And like somebody said, to be fair, as much as I back Miles Lewis Skelley all the way, to step in when you're not really fresh and whatnot, you did very well. And I keep saying to you, if there's one place I'm comfortable with our football club, I mean, we got depth, all areas really and truly. But if there's one area, it's left back. I don't really care if it's Calafiori, Miles Lewis Skelley, Hincapié's only just getting started. And how good is Gabriel Magalhaes? He's got 5 man on him and he's still defeating them. Big up Glockerez as well. We needed those goals, man. It don't, when you're in the form he's kind of been in, it doesn't matter how you score. It don't really matter how you score, full stop. I don't really care if guys are scoring with their dick, scoring with their ears, scoring bangers, scoring from set pieces. Put the ball in the back of the net and let's just keep moving and put the 3 points in the bag, man. If I'm not gonna lie, we're winning something this year. We're winning something this year. We're winning something this year. It feels like the stars are aligning. I know it's October, gonna be November next week. I want to say we're winning something this year. Ideally, the Premier or the champs, if not both. We're winning something. If we don't, I'm not gonna lie, Arteta, like you need to invite everybody to the Emirates. And it's not a hating thing, but everybody needs to go to the Emirates, and we need to know why we didn't win anything because we've got it all. You've got it all. It's all in our hand. We've got the tools. I'm not saying we're the biggest and baddest, but we can hang. We can hang with anyone in this Prem. We can give anybody a game in Europe. I do feel now is the case of, when you control the controllable, so getting the depth, taking the good and making it great, all of these things. This is now when the footballing gods or the higher powers, this is when you start getting that bit of luck that we need. It's now or never. If we don't do it, I don't know, man. I absolutely don't know. I don't know. But yeah, man, I don't know who's man of the match. We'll get into that in just a sec because we didn't do player ratings yesterday, people. But as I've tweeted here, and let me zoom in. This is where I'm at with Arsenal Football Club at the moment, if I'm brutally honest with you lot. Arsenal are a good team. The challenge is to become a great team. Great teams win cups. The manager is good enough. The lads are good enough. Go make history, lads. Lord have mercy on our pagans, because I sure as hell won't. For a team you say are rubbish, there is 24/7 talk, wannabe creators, pundits, and agenda-driven platforms. We'll speak in May. We will speak in May. Because if you think Arsenal and Arsenal Football Club are unbearable now, wait, because bring it. For Arsenal fans, we need to go to the dark side. There's this stupid, weird little pylon with Arsenal. I never knew we were the only team that could take set pieces. You don't like us scoring set pieces? Let's do it. For a team that they don't rate, forget Arsenal fans, because there's agenda-driven stuff. You'd think we're the only team that plays football. Everything we do is highlighted. Everything is scrutinized. You got Jamie O'Hara coming out and chatting shit and saying Mikel Arteta, even his haters won't agree with this. He's not a top 10 manager, but that's cool. If you believe that, we're going to keep all of this on the board. A novice manager, been here 6 years, splunked up the peas, not a top 10 manager, playing centre mids, left back, whatever, or can only rely on set pieces. We're storing all of that. If we go win stuff, how is a team with all of this, with an overrated striker in Gyökeres, with someone that's a failure in Kai Havertz, with everything you lot are saying, pray to God for you lot's sake that we don't win anything. Because I'm for about 2 months or 2 weeks, I'm just gonna be with you lot celebrating. But you see, when I sober up and I calm down, I'm going for everybody and everything. We need to. You wanna hate us? Keep hating us. Fuck you lot and your validation. So when we've got something behind us, we need to become so unbearable. We need to become monsters now. If you're not a corner boy, if it's not A's up to the freeze, till you freeze up, suck your mum, man. It's as simple as that. I'll be brutally honest. And the thing is, all of these people know we've got a good team. Good team. But as I said, let's go be a great team. These boys, this manager, this collective group of players, I'm not even saying this to be disingenuous. You're not going down in Arsenal folklore history. Rob Holding is in higher regards in terms of history than all of these defenders at the moment. Why? Because I say Rob Holding, what do you lot think? The FA Cup. You telling me Gabriel don't deserve that? You telling me Saliba don't deserve that? Timber don't deserve that? Everybody in part of this squad. And you know what the saddest thing is? We're not even hit final form. We need to learn to put 3-4 goals away in the first half. If we're really honest with ourselves, our defensive aspects has been perfect, but we could go up several levels. And if you break our team down into 3 units, so the defensive unit, Raya and all our defenders, midfield, and obviously up front, the strikers they're not really in a great bit of form. Gyökeres, we're getting there. Saka, 2 games on the spin, you've been superb. Getting there. Madueke was getting there, got injured. But Madueke, Jesus, Trossard, all of these attackers, Eze, they're still warming, even to a degree, Zubimendi and actually Declan Rice. So what the hell do you think is going to happen when that clicks? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? We're nowhere where we need to be in terms of scoring from open play and all of these things. But you look at our touch in the opposition boxes, actually how we're playing and breaking down stuff now, we're showing inroads. So when all of this clicks into place, bearing in mind we're only in October, it's scary, but it ain't scary for me. You got people like Hincapié who had a groin injury, played 6 minutes. Ben White is not fully fit. It's dark, but not for us. We are going to do something this year. And I firmly believe that. I firmly believe that. And if we don't, I'll be real. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know. Let them cry from set pieces. Let them cry from set pieces. Because this ain't nothing. We've been doing it for 3 years. If we've only got set pieces, fucking defend the corners better. Defend your box. Defend your box. Don't give us those corners. We don't score from them corners. Come on. What's all this about? And last time I checked, how do you get corners? Nobody just gives it to us. No one just gives it to us. Do you not have to go from our end to their end? And either they clear it or so on and so forth, and you get corners. But don't let that get in the way of a good story and your cheap little engagement hype and all of these things. But just pray to God that we don't win stuff. God can have mercy on you. Look, I'm a mere mortal. I'm not having no man. I'm at everybody's neck. Everybody's neck. I've got receipts. We're going for everybody for years, and it needs to stop now. Like, this has been 20 odd years. Arsenal, we need to seize the present. I don't want to talk about the past. But it's a damn shame in the last 3 years we ain't won a Prem or two or some domestic trophies, if not both. It's a damn shame. We can't keep waffling about the good and the bad of the past. I don't know what the future holds. Yes, we've got young players, young manager, new contracts. We don't know what the future brings. The best way to impact that is the present. And in this present moment, we need to see something. And some of the Arsenal fans, we're going to be shamed. I'm going to get onto you lot as well. By God's grace, it's Prems, it's champs, it's all those things. We need to win a trophy. Will I be disappointed, quote unquote, with just an FA Cup or a League Cup? Of course. But some of you, when you saw Newcastle and Crystal Palace and Tottenham Hotspur and all these ones with the trophies, everyone like, trophy to trophy. I don't care about the league finish. I want to celebrate something in May. Keep that fucking same energy. Keep that same energy, because nobody in this football club doesn't deserve praise or criticism. It's a fair thing. But some of you lot are shameless. Shameless, and you deserve flogging. Let them cry about set pieces, because when we used to get bullied by set pieces, when we weren't good defensively, what they talk about? Cojones. Now we got fucking big bollocks. You just saw Gyökeres in HD fucking let his nuts hang, mate, and score from one. And I love Gyökeres. Gyökeres, I need you to. You're being too nice, you know. And do you know why I'm happy beyond the obvious that Gyökeres got a goal? Well, he got two. Do you know why I'm happy? Because he's put in performances like that for a while now. Like, take away his goals, he was playing well. But obviously, fundamentally, yes, you want your striker to score goals, and he never had that. If he never scored, then the whole narrative. So I'm happy with that. Look, and then even with Gyökeres, there's a lot of pussy in our fan base. Like, oh my God, he's not scoring enough. He's an open play. He's an ugly finish. Shut up, man. You ain't got Sesko at the club, so shut the fuck up now. Gyökeres is here. This is what we've got. Support the boys, siege mentality. Let's do what we need to do. In May, conversations if shit ain't won. But we need to do this. And I can't lie, man, especially content creators. There's not enough. This needs to be a gang, mate. Like, there's not enough. You don't want it enough. There's not enough siege mentality. There's not enough us versus the world. So we need to flog them as well. Wait, still no signs of Marcel. You never walk alone. Why was Van Dijk on his own? I don't know where they are. I don't know where Marcel is. I don't know. Alvarez in the Arsenal team would feed generations, brother. We had Alvarez. It's scary. And now you see why I wanted him. But in my opinion, I think he's going Barcelona, to be fair with you. We'll get into player ratings in just a sec, but we need to talk about 1-2 things, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, mods. As much as we're enjoying this, let's make sure we keep that going. Mikel Arteta has turned the Emirates into a fortress. Champions League group / league home games under him. 9 games, 9 wins, 27 goals, 0 conceded, 54 shots on target, 17 shots on target face. My manager is crazy. He's not right in his head, which is scary for you lot, not me. He's not right. He pickpockets and light bulbs and win the dog, and he's crazy. He's crazy. We've got a generational manager. Arteta, I rate you. The only thing I would say is, as much as I can isolate you and rate your thing, I support Arsenal. I don't necessarily support you. I don't really care if I think you're going to go and win stuff here, wherever you go in your career. I only care about if it's at Arsenal. You're a good coach. Show me you're a great coach now, because it is a bit annoying where we've got the good statistics. I mean, many football fans, let alone Arsenal fans, you can see that we're a good team. We're competitive. It's a long day at the office. Good players, good collective unit, tactics. There's bare things to like. Trophies now. We're at that stage. Silverware now. And if it's not for the fans, the players, there's been too many the L's we've taken. As great as it was beating Real Madrid last season, I ain't got nothing to show in the Champions League. The last 2 domestic exclude this year, 2 of the last 3 domestic campaigns. It's been a sobering reminder. Even, let's be honest, we were, by our standards of these last 4 years, we were shit last year. We still finished second. So what that tells me, we're a good team. We are closer to getting over that line. We are closer to getting where we need to go than the other way. We've come too far to turn back. Whatever decisions have been good and bad, we stumbled across the way. We're here. Just fucking win something now, because you're on big money. The club has backed you. How many good players have we got? It's crazy works that we're doing. And if the world better pray this doesn't happen. Could you not imagine? Odegaard, we're waiting on you. Jesus, Kai Havertz, Max Dowman, anyone who was missing yesterday, we're waiting on you. If footballing world, this, if you don't support Arsenal, you're atheist. You better find God and pray to God that we don't win one of the two, if not both. Because I can't save you, look. I can't save you, look. I'm going to be so disingenuous, so nasty. The nastiest of agendas are going to run. Not one person will be safe. Even Jamie Carragher on CBS, stop fucking breading. He was pissing me off. Big up Michael Richards, big up Thierry Henry. You see how he was breading Gyökeres? Move from us, man. You see why I don't like Jamie Carragher? Because you know what? You're a smart lad. When you're around the 30 ones, you know you can't do your little agenda stuff with Gary Neville. Do you know how shameless he is? You know how shameless he is? Talk about fine margins. We start playing on these fine margins. Everyone's got a problem, but it's cool. We don't care about you lot's validation. And even there's a section of Arsenal fans that are pussies. Stop looking for validation and trying to get these lot to rate us. Please pull your pants up and let's just embrace the hate. Embrace everything they say. We know they're chatting shit. Why do we care about their opinions? They don't bleed this team like us. They don't love this team like us. They're not supporting from all over the world like you lot or going to the games. So why do we give them monkeys? We're coming for everything. And if you weren't with the Gyökeres thing, I don't know. Let your apology be as loud as your disrespect. Nicholas Hover, build him a statue. I'm being a bit silly. Build him a statue. Another madman. I would love to be a fly on the wall at the Emirates and actually see the method to the madness. Because obviously, we're only seeing match days. We might, every now and again, there might be some articles that come out, or tactical analysis, or behind the scenes, or pre-training and whatnot. But we're only seeing the result of whatever they're working on a match day. Of course, people. This guy's mad. You can never leave. You need a new contract. You can never leave. You need to groom an apprentice. I don't know who the next Nicholas Hover is out there. We need this. I never want this to go. I never, ever want to not be bad at set pieces. And Arsene Wenger, my white granddad, happy birthday. You should be looking with pride. Over the last 3 years, you've seen a Japanese player in Tomiyasu. You understand where I'm going with Wenger with that. A Swedish man bagged yesterday. You understand where I'm going with that. We still got the French ties at this football club, owing to William Saliba. Brazil is in the building. Haylen's pumping talent. Not just Mikel Arteta, but in the last few years or whatever, numerous ex-players have held positions. We paid off the Emirates. We're spending money. Wenger, come home. Come home. Come home. Come home. We're lit now. We're lit now. And look at my gaffer. Look at this. Does this look like a man that's here to play games? Look in his eyes. I can't even see his soul. He's booky. He's scary. It's scary for you lot. Not for me. Not for me. Haaland, stay safe. I don't even know why I said for Haaland, but look at Gyökeres, man. Look at Gyökeres. You need to You need to become a monster, man. There's more to come. Again, you knew I was any opportunity to gas up Zubimendi, I'm going to be there. Zubimendinho is absolutely mustard. The guy is the bee's knees. He does it with a smile on his face. And trust me, you ain't seen nothing yet. He's still adapting. He's still cooling. You take this man out of our team, we're pissed. I stand by that. We are fucked. He is the glue. He's not going to, well, to be fair, you see the fancy flicks. You've seen him score volleys. You've seen the eye of the needle pass. You know what he's on. But generally, I don't think Zubamendi's a player that he's not going to be in the highlights, innit? We're not going to be waxing lyrical about him. Big up Declan Rice for yesterday as well. Take this man out of our team, we're in problems. Big problems. Martinelli, Dave, my boy, my son. I knew not to give up on you, man. I knew not to get. It's been tough. Last season, the toughest moment for me. I'm sure you played like a 70-year-old Ashley Young and you struggled. It's been tough. But at the end of the day, Atletico Madrid, Bilbao, Real Madrid, Manchester City, typically Liverpool, Chelsea last year, big game player, one of the biggest game players in our team. You're back. And you got him and Trossard cooking. Everything's working, man. Everything's working. We are going to stumble this season. Let it not be now. I'm tired of talking about Miles Lewis-Skelley. I'm bored of it. He's sick. That's it. He's sick. He'd be first choice. He was first choice and arguably could still be first choice here. He'd be a first choice centre mid, let alone left back at so many other clubs. This is why Thomas Tuchel calls him up. Stop comparing him to dickheads like Lewis Hall and all these dibby players. The guy's cold. He's sick. He's got a new deal. Shout out Don Berta as well. Amazing stuff. Declan Rice, love you, mate. Short and sweet. Bukayo Saka, again, the GA and the stats dons, they won't see it. I don't even think he was that amazing yesterday, but him against Fulham and obviously yesterday, we're getting that Saka back. We are getting that Saka back. And again, when we go up the levels, when our attackers start getting into a rich run of form, we're gonna move mad. Saka's been playing well. Previously, it was Madueke, but then when you deep it, in terms of a good run of form from our attackers, probably been two of the players some Arsenal fans would have sold in the summer, really, in Trossard and Martinelli. So once Eze and Cole start cooking and then relationships start building, and it's nasty. It's nasty. We're a complete team in terms of coaching and whatnot. You know what? I reckon if just for argument's sake, if Arteta left tomorrow, yeah, and there's, I don't know, random managers. Do you know how much beyond the obvious of wanting to manage Arsenal, just by looking at the squad and what you could do with the team, that's a complete, like, if you start a football manager save with Arsenal, like, you ain't got much to do in it. It's cold. We're sick. We're actually sick. We're sick. We're sick. We're sick. We're sick, man. Come on, man. Magalhaes, you know the vibes. And even that, when he's copying as a celebration, 14 games, 2 goals, 2 assists, 11 clean sheets. Remember when they were comparing this guy to Bremer and all the... This is one thing I hate. They say they don't rate Arsenal, but they compare our players to everyone. I've heard Lisandro Martinez, Levi Colwill, all these bog standard dog water centre backs. And if I ain't said your Kanate with Saliba, there's been so many pretenders. Saka's been compared to so many peasants. For a team that don't win stuff, why are you always comparing your players? Why? Because we're the benchmark. Most hated and rated. It's cool though. I want the smoke. I love it. I thrive off this. Gabriel, my boys from Brazil, man. What's this? Martinelli, 3 games in the champs, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 GA in 3 games, a goal or an assist every 46 minutes. I won. All of you lot that were telling me, oh, give up on Martinelli. I won. And I know you lot are going to get onto me if there's L's and stuff. I've made my bed. I'm going to lie in it. I won. Smash the like button if you never sold your Martinelli stocks. Even you liars out there. 3 from 3 in the champs. I'm not going to lie. I think we can rotate against Slavia Prague and win that. This is why I needed you to get a yellow card, man. You could have ran Miles Lewis Skelley in midfield. You could have went with Norgard and Marino. We could have got away, or Wanyeri. We could have got away with it against Slavia. And then everybody goes into this, no worries. I don't want Declan to start against Slavia. Declan, don't get a yellow card. Please don't get a yellow card. Please don't get a yellow card. But you know what? We beat Slavia. That's 12. Beat Club Brugge. That's 15. We're through, man. 2 more, a win or 2. We're going through anyways, but smooth sailing. Inter Milan away. Aye. Oh, I don't know. Bayern, head on a stick. Mikel Arteta and these players, you see what you've done in the Champions League so far? You see what you did against Atletico Madrid? I want that against Bayern. I'd have rather have won 1-0 yesterday and done the exact same things what happened yesterday against Bayern Munich, because these lot still think it's the Arsenal from how many years ago when the league phase was drawn, they were atting us. Thomas Muller, I need you to be somewhere crying and breaking your flat screen TV. Company, I'm on to you as well. You told us Lokonga was the next Yaya Toure. By the way, Yaya Toure was at the Emirates yesterday. I want your head on the stick. I want them deep fried. I want everybody that we play. I don't want to be nice anymore. We're here now, man. We're here now. It's time now. And I said it yesterday before, like in the stream before the game. We're mature. Like, it feels like there's this calm, chilling maturity that are collectively the players, forget Arteta, that the players have. I'm not, you know what? You've shown me that for a while to a degree. I kind of clocked it. Remember when everyone was getting on to us? I feel like we played at the Etihad and we drew, and everyone was getting onto us for our middle low block. Not the one where, not the game where Calafiori bagged and Stones nicked it for them at the end. It feels like there was a game maybe the season before that happened, and I thought, ooh, we're starting to mature a bit. But this year, I think there's the Newcastle game yesterday. There's an element of maturity, even in the games that we're really not going to watch back. I would say West Ham, Olympiacos. Who do we play in the Prem? West Ham, Olympiacos. Not Newcastle. Who did we play recently? Who did we play last weekend? Who had that as well? Because it's like, it's not every day 3-4 goals. Like, sometimes just get your goal, don't concede, keep it moving. And again, there's a lot of games. Conservatively, Arsenal and a lot of this top 6 sides do not step into the Premier League season with the mentality that as a minimum you're playing 50 games. Again, my maths is off, but you've got 8 games in the champs. Forgive me if I'm wrong. 38 in the Premier League. League Cup, at least 1 or 2. FA Cup, you've got 1 minimum. That's conservative. Obviously, 38 games doesn't change, but depending on where you go in the Cups, there's more games. We're not going to win 3-4-0. Sometimes you just need to box cleverly and just keep it moving. And so far, so good. So far, so good. Glockeres, you know. Apparently, he's getting close to Brazilian Ronaldo's Champions League stats. I'm not slandering. I'm just saying I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there. And we won bear duels. We won bear duels. I'm not even gonna read this to you. I like to read this kind of nerdy stuff and make videos with you lot and whatnot, but it's here. You know, we do this thing. We do this with them guys. 5-man marking Sir Gabriel Magalhaes, a defensive side that was doing it way before we knew what scoring from set pieces with. You can't stop him. You cannot stop him. You cannot stop us. We're inevitable. We've been doing this for years and years. And when you think you've clocked our set piece routine, Nicholas Holvers, as we speak, is probably thinking of some madness where maybe Raya's going to be involved. Let's not give Raya any ideas. I think we need Raya to start having some things to do. Julian Alvarez and Old Black, probably the players I was caught my eye. Apparently, he's begun questioning the Atletico Madrid project. He thinks that he cannot win titles with the club. Oh, shut up, Julian Alvarez. You've won everything there is to offer in the game in like your first season in Europe. It would be better to leave in search of trophies. The big defeat against Arsenal has compounded this feeling. Barcelona are continuing to monitor the situation. I reckon he goes Barcelona. I'd love him at Arsenal, but I don't think you're going to leave sunny Spain to join us. And obviously, we're hoping to win stuff, but you've done it all at City. Like, if I'm Julian Alvarez, it's not that I wouldn't think, especially seeing firsthand, that Arsenal is not an exciting club. It's not a big team. It's not an exciting project and ethos with what we've got going on right now. But I've done it. Like, I've been at City. I've done it, innit? Like, I've been part of it. I've done it. The weather in Spain's better, but I love him. Imagine Alvarez left wing. It's crazy. Speaking of left wing, wait till Gabriel Jesus is fit. Every player this season, regardless what you think about them people, they're tools in a toolbox. Let's just utilize them. We can do things. We can do things. It doesn't have to be pretty. There's times we're going to have to play Marino and Kai Havertz. They're going to start together. It's not going to be pretty. We're just going to need to get out of there. Everybody has a role to play. We're actually sick, man. Played for days like this, man. Winning's getting boring, I'm lying. Across their last 3 matches, Arsenal have conceded just 1 shot on target in their 5 hours and 2 minutes of game time. None against West Ham, none against Fulham, none against Atletico. That's the game I was looking for. Fulham, actually, where I'd say maturity. Nobody rates Arsenal, but win, lose, or draw, it seems like managers seem to give us our flowers. I'd say Arsenal are the best team Atletico Madrid have faced this season. Light work. They run and they run. There's quality all over the pitch. They deserve to win, and I want to congratulate them. Big up yourself, Simeone. Big up yourself, but weren't everyone saying, fuck Mikel Arteta, man, get Simeone? So what now? He just put his head on a stick. My man was dressed for his funeral from a footballing point of view, more life and all of that stuff. Crazy. Don't come around here with that BS. And look what we're doing. We're maneuvering. We're shameless, but we're maneuvering. Nottingham Forest win. Athletic Bilbao, apologies, win. We drew against City. Arteta, I'm on you for that one. That and Liverpool, maybe if we did things differently, we could even be more happier. Port Vale, maneuvered. Newcastle, Yeah, it was 2-1, isn't it? Newcastle, we did what we needed to do. Olympiacos, West Ham, Fulham, and Atletico Madrid. Just keep it going, boys. Keep it going. And especially after the international break, we've done what we needed to do. They got onto my manager for removing this tunnel. This is why I'm saying my manager's crazy. He's thinking about things that don't need thinking about. I love these lads, man. I love these lads. We'll get into that, but we're going to get into player ratings and total domination. Again, as I said, for me, in terms of next steps, we were good in the first half. But can we start scoring goals? Because I felt the same way against Atletico Madrid yesterday as I did against Newcastle. Obviously, I'm happy we competed. We did well in those games. But at one point, we was a goal down against Newcastle, right? And we could have lost that. Sometimes you've got to kill teams in the first half. And I feel I'm exaggerating a bit. Maybe you need to wait until teams get a bit tired and space opens up. And once you get that first goal, the floodgates start to open, people. But I feel we need to start putting teams to the sword in the first half. Can we get a couple of goals in the first half and force their hand? Because there is realities where we play in these 2 games. We play exactly how we do. They score and it goes the other way. Goals change games. Fortunately, that never happened. But you never know. On another day, Julian Alvarez might bend that in. Even though he was dominating the game, Raya's mistake might have proved costly. So there's always things we could do better. We can't rest on our laurels. We've got no God-given right. Happy about yesterday, happy with what we're doing, but we can't rest on our laurels. We ain't achieved nothing. We ain't done nothing. It's not me. I don't look at the Premier League or the Champions League tables, but we must be doing okay. And we deserved it. To limit Atletico Madrid, who historically are known as a defensive side, if you've been watching them this season, I'm not really surprised we scored 4 goals. I said it in the watch along. You don't have to be an expert just to go and look at it. They've kept 2 clean sheets in La Liga. They smashed up Real Madrid, which we did it to both of them. To keep them with 11 shots, 1 on target, this is why Raya started moving mad. Maybe Raya is going to start getting that Ramsdale drug about I can't concentrate for 90 minutes. 17 shots, 8 on target. 8 of those shots went in the back of the net. 350 passes. Well, both teams. I've never seen that before. Both teams made 350 passes. They had 4 corners, we had 3, but we did our thing. Wow, Arsenal are 3rd in the Champions League table. Well, we're all tied. Wow. Wow, I never knew that. I never knew that. Come on, Monaco. Monaco, Frankfurt, Ajax, please, today. Please, City won as well. You can't have everything in life. But yeah, man, second half, we did our thing. Magalhaes, Martinelli, Gyökeres with a brace. That last half an hour, I know 57 minutes, but that last half an hour was crazy, isn't it? Let's get into player ratings, people. But I'm boying you lot in the chat, man. Big up you lot. Let me see some of you lot's thoughts. I just wanted to get that off my chest, man. We weren't trying to do up Berta's people, them like that, though. But you think Berta and Gyökeres was linked with them. Berta's obviously was at Atletico. You thought he was going out like that? I know it was Berta who turned off the hot water, man. We've got mad bastards at this club now, and I absolutely love it. Arteta smoke, Pep, Ancelotti, Simeone, Mourinho, Klopp. Need that slot, Alonso, Hansi Flick pack next. I can't lie. I am shook of Hansi Flick. I'm not going to lie. I'm not shook of your players. Yamal, you got quality players, Pedri and that, but Hansi Flick, I'm not going to lie. I like Arteta, but if Arteta was to get sacked, I want to punch above my weight. I'm giving Jabi Alonso a call, Luis Enrique a call, Hansi Flick a call. I might go for Cesc Fabregas just because he's from the same hymn sheet as Arteta and he's playing good football, but I don't want it to get there. Man said sack Arteta for allowing the shot on target. Trust me, he's invited. He showed us a vibe he needs to maintain. Alvarez is cold. I'd take him in a heartbeat. Martinelli has scored against 2 of the best keepers in the world. Oblak and Big Donna scored on them in style. Fire. We tried to tell them, you know. We tried to tell them. We tried, man. We tried. We absolutely tried. We tried to tell them not to fucking give up on Martinelli. Big Martinelli. Like when Bukayo talked to them. Like when Saka was the old. Remember when we were shit and it was really just Saka that turned up. Martinelli was turning up before it's cool. Now it's cool to stand up to be counted for Arsenal because everybody's sick and you can't rest on your laurels. When we had experienced players pretending, Martinelli was out here before the boot sponsors. When we bought him from Eternal, shout out Emre for busting him as well. Stay over them. Hopefully, Martinelli, get me double figures. And there's some uncomfortable conversations. People like to talk on Gyökeres, and for all his faults and his positives and his negatives, well, there's a lot of big money additions that ain't done nothing. Lewis Skelley's done more in Europe than Florian Wirtz this season. The uncomfortable conversations. It's nasty, man. We should be at 60 likes at least. You guys are moving stingy with the likes. They're always stingy. Shirley, big up my members and my mods for getting onto them. We should be in for him next summer, even if it's the only signing we make. Next summer, we don't really need signings like that. Like, well, no, I am lying to you lot, because if I had my way, in the next 2 years, I think there's some uncomfortable conversations. I think there's some players that we need to move on. Hear me out. I think there's scope for another striker. I think a left winger needs to arrive. I think there's scope for me, an 8 and a 6. I'll concede an 8. Someone different to what we got. Someone that's, in terms of on the ball, someone that's better than Zubamendi or can do the Zubamendi breaking line stuff. We're kind of missing that. We're missing that. And then what Wenger used to say, a special player in it. There's always scope for special players. And I'm not going to lie, we don't need any. Sign me defenders. I'm on that. Just sign me defenders. Sign me defenders. Not moved by Alvarez. Don't care. Stay in Spain. You're acting. Stats merchants pack it in. They won't. But get on the phone now to Athletic. Team's very patient, mad, calm now. Fear us. That's what you want. You know, right, boy, don't fear us. You can fear us. In life, the paranoid survive. So you should fear us, but don't fear us. Get complacent. Because when you buck into my team, you're going to be in there with a rude awakening. Play Hincapie in the 8. Play Miles Lewis Skelley in the 8. Play Hincapie left back for Slava. It'd be nice, man. It'd be nice. But we know we're not seeing Miles Lewis Skelley in midfield. That we need to allow it. As the only time we're seeing Miles Lewis Skelley in midfield is when he runs into midfield like yesterday. He's not organically starting there. I love it though. I loved against Prague to see Rice and Miles Lewis Skelley, or actually Norgard. It's part of me. If it was up to me for Slavia, and I know we got to deal with Brighton midweek, and we got to deal with Crystal Palace on Sunday, who they're playing tomorrow, I believe, in the Conference League. You might as well, if it was up to me, Norgard, Marino in the 8, Wanyeri in the 10. There's more than enough, man. Like, big up Slavia Prague, but it's giving, as the galley would say, it's giving Europa League. Like, just you can't sleep on anyone. Obviously, it's going to be one of them crazy kind of games over there. Where they from? Czech Republic. Forgive me if I'm wrong. It's going to be crazy. Obviously, you make changes, you will see that impacted on the pitch, but there's more than enough to get it done. If we really believe we've got a squad and there's starters and there's competition for places in the 11, let alone on the bench. It should be enough, man. And to be fair, I want to pick Arteta. I don't think he's going to make rotations because he tends to take the group phase or league phase seriously. But if you were to start to think about rotations, because the games are coming thick and fast, there's only 2 games I could kind of see scope for that. That would be the game we're talking about with Slavia, and then probably Brighton in the cup. I don't really want rotation against Brighton. I want to take the League Cup seriously, but they're the only 2 kind of things. Need that clean sheet against Bayern. I just want to win, man. I just want to win. Bayern need that from us, especially, but they need to get. I don't want to get cancelled. Things need to happen to Bayern. I'll leave it at that. Almost at 100 likes. There's easily enough in there to get that fast. Rob, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Nah, that was tactical saying Marie was better than Big Gabby. You want me to take them seriously? Better than Big Gabby. I love Calafury. Oh, Calafury's gonna get Gabriel Magalhaes phased out. Shut up, man. You don't know ball, man. You don't know anything about football. What we need to do, all these content creators, yeah, we need to start having regular 5-a-side so we can see if you can kick a football, or depending on your ability, we're placing your opinion. Because the problem is people can pretend too much, especially in this modern day with the tacticals. All they do is go online, copy articles, they speak well, they've got the nice graphics, and you think they know what the hell they use fancy jargon, they're chatting bullshit. You really think Mikel Arteta, bear in mind, we've got 20 odd players, yeah? You think Arteta can tell every one of those players all these smart, medial, functional, and these fancy thesaurus words, and they're going to understand? It's like Pep Guardiola with Jack Grealish. You think Jack Grealish is going to understand, or let alone be able to spell what a Romdeuter is? Even me, I can't spell that. I'm not even going to begin to try that. He would have had an assist if Nelly held his run. Yeah, even that, man. Martinelli, stay on side, man. But Martinelli and offsides. It's like bun and cheese, isn't it? Saka started well first 30 minutes, but faded. Light work, man. He said, you lot I've been carrying the team for time. You lot do your thing. Saka's greedy, though. At the end, he tried to score. And how many times have you seen you won't see it too many times. Our front 3, Saka's the one that ain't bagged. That Skelley run was in front of me in the North Bank. The stadium was mad last night. Come on. World Boss 3 again. Come on. That must have been gassed, man. You should have got your camera out. Because I can remember it's probably been clipped up on the fan reactions. I was like, Skelley, go, go, go. Martinelli scoring. I smelt it. I went, I know my team. We're lit now, man. I've been in such a good mood. All the hate can't affect me. They're rivals for that exact reason. They're going to hate. Plus, O'Hara is a big gold idiot boy. He cares what he thinks. Well, their man don't even believe what they're saying. It's just, they probably sit there. They probably get into Sky Sports and their media offices. When they get in, and they're having that briefing before they go live. Oh, mate, we need I can tell you for that, this is the sort of stuff that happens. We need big reactions. We need controversy. Do you mind saying this? End of the day, he's getting paid. He's clearly not smart enough to be a coach. That's why he's chatting shit and going on any celebrity kind of show that will have him. All I would say to Jamie O'Hara, 2 words or 2 names that is someone's name. Whatever you say about Arsenal, Daniel Lloyd, Jermaine Defoe. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Whatever you say, Daniel Lloyd, Jermaine Defoe. And I know why this is why he did. Owing to Jermaine Defoe, he definitely hates strikers. So it makes sense as to why he's trying to be onto Gyökeres. Absolute dickhead. Martinelli's form is temporary, class is permanent, selling raw young pace is stupidity, especially when we lack that. Zubamendi misses the Prague game. He's back for Bayern, which is lovely, man. I wanted Rice to take one for the team as well, man. Arteta could have gotten to him. In my opinion, Zubamendi was man of the match. He's suspended for the next game, though. Again, that's what we need to do. Let's get a poll going for man of the match. Let's get a poll going for man of the match. Road to 100K. Have you hit the like button? 92% of you have. 8% said doing it now. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Don't forget 4 p.m. I've got Kenny Ken and DJB. We need to have some conversations, don't we? We need to have some conversations. I'm going to be on nonsense. Big them up. I love the uncles to bits. You know, YouTube's Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp. But we need to have, I need you lot all day. We need to have some conversations. We need to speak about Mikel Arteta. We need to speak about Zubamendi. We're going to try and get Kenny Ken to do this. We've got things to go. And to be fair, yeah, one thing that annoys me, yeah, people call these man negative, yeah. We're in a group chat. If you could hear them, if you could hear them, yeah. Where is it? You can't tell. Even the grumpy old men, Arteta's making them happy. Where is it? Wait. Why is it not here? All positive. Come on. DJB. Come on. The only thing we've got to discuss is who was man of the match. Gabriel or Declan Rice. For me, Declan Rice, people. But And that's it's a bit. And it's Skelley.
And then it's on, but yeah, very good thoughts. I think last set off. Martinelli tied off really well after the last couple of years. Yeah, that's the Martinelli. That's a great thought by the set off as well.
And then this is away from all the silliness, people. Arsenal need to win because I've been chatting shit to Rants, absolute bullshit to Rants. I might as well play it for you lot since we got time.
Hey, I don't know what you and then like you ask the Western Atletico, you were going to be a stinker. You were going to be a stinker. Hey. So allow me these next. You know, you must be got a lot to discuss, man. Shout out little bros for beating Liverpool. You get me? See what your case is doing? Let me start. We got a lot to talk about, man. You know, also did the thing. You know that, like. I'm just telling you. You know when we did something big. You know when they did this thing. You see what they're Skelley and Nelly and Eze and Miles. There's just too many jealous, man. From Raya all the way to Saka, there's just too much jealous about. It's cold now, isn't it? Put the word up. Don't shut his back, man. It's allowed to the family and around everyone knows, man. Dark.
And this is Rants.
I can't wait for the end of the season when you don't win nothing, bro. I'm gonna make sure, yeah.
Let me slow it down for you lot. This is what Rancy said. He's let me replay this.
Your shamelessness, yeah. I can't wait for the end of the season when you don't win nothing, bro. I'm gonna make sure, yeah. That, bro. I'm gonna drag you across the whole of the internet, bro, because we both know that you man were trash, bro. We both know that, bro. Lewis Skelley done his thing, sick run. Do you know what I'm saying? Martinelli, good finish, bro. Set piece goals to break them up, because that's all you can score. Another shit set piece goal with Gyökeres, blood, and some dirty deflection, like that's hot garbage, bro. Man celebrated like he scored a 30-yard chicken zinger, blood. But man scored a deflected goal that should have been
shameless, because the Gyökeres didn't even celebrate too tough.
Let's not do all that, bro. You know what I mean? Man went and whipped out the mosque after scoring a deflected goal from 3 yards out, bro. Man have no shame, I can't lie, bro.
To which I said, and this is why Arsenal, I've put my neck on the line for the lads.
Call the boys in the building. Hit anything but women and children. Hit anything but women and children. They talk on my team. We get down there and fucking kill them. Hey. You know what that is? You see, like you said, you can finish my brother. Your Gyökeres is still. I like you. I deserve all the crashes and the smoke that comes my way. I feel all this shit is inevitable, bro. It's happening, fam. We're lit now. It's happening. The revolution, bro. Shout out to our little bros for beating Liverpool. Do us a favour. Get me there. Yeah?
And I'm going to keep talking this fresh.
You said, I don't know. Arsenal's must go. Shout out, Rants. Can't wait. It's show. Brother, man said little bros with 13 Premier League titles, you pussy holes, blood. 21 years, blood. You man ain't seen that. You man have never lifted the
It's changing. It's changing. Yeah, we won it in May. The women. So you're getting a what's the right word? A picture of what I am doing behind the scenes. I'm on to everyone and they're on to me. I'm on to Arsenal fans that have reared away from this. I'm on to the rivals. You see, you can listen. You can have your opinions. For example, you definitely couldn't think Miles Lewis Skelley shit. A blind man could see. But for argument's sake, you be an Arsenal fan and think Miles Lewis Skelley shit. I can think he's sick. Not into that. But you see, if you're not on what we need to be on this year, you see, if you're not part of the mob, we need to kick you out. We need to, before we go for the rivals, we need to get rid of the traitors. You look at, I'm going to take this start, but you look at anyone who has had a downfall in history, whether it's Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, the Roman Empire. There's always been a snake from within. There's always been a snake from within. So all of the pagan Arsenal fans, we need them out of there. But yeah, you're seeing where I'm going. For this year, it's a tribal stuff. But yeah, can I say man? You know what? I'm saying man of the match. We're all inclusive, but I think the world's gone too woke in it. Like, can't say man. I shouldn't be scared to say man of the match. I'm going to say player of the match. Man of the match. David Raya. I'm joking. Zubimendi. MLS. What other candidates, people? Rice, actually, in my opinion. Gyökeres. I have to put Gyökeres / other. It's a bit annoying on YouTube. Like the YouTube, come on, you need more than 4 options, bro. But yeah, take part in that and let's keep it moving. Let's keep it pushing, man. Big up you lot tuned in, people. Keep smashing them likes, man. We're sick at football, aren't we? aren't we? We're good, man. We're good at ball and that. What are you lot saying? I just realized, DG, where is Hove? I haven't seen him in a minute. Don't need to. Well, we did see him yesterday. We don't need to see him, man. Pure toxicity preacher. Let them be toxic. Fuck her, man. Anyone that's on, fuck her, man. Everyone can have their thoughts. Fuck her, man. Appreciate you, man. Since I'm here, we're winning the league. The FA Cup's a special cup, but man want more than that. Did you see Simeone's quotes on Arsenal after the game saying we are the most complete team he's faced this season? I think I kind of had the comments up, but bro, I'm even mad. I'm too excited. Diego, Simeone, Arsenal. Rise up the receipts. Rise up, big up Paul Merson. Yeah. What's this? From furious hand gestures to a meek surrender. They done him dirty. They done him. You see these journalists done? Fuck the supercomputers as well. I don't care what these supercomputer things say. But let's see what he said before we get into player ratings. He's branded Arsenal as one of the best teams in the world, but we've been knowing that. A very tough game. You can expect this because they're one of the best teams in the world right now. Definitely, it was working in the first half. We were able to defend, even if they created a few chances. Personally, I was... Wait, what? Oh, this is Hanko, sorry. I was about to say, I was reading this. There's got to be Simeone stuff, but I was reading this thinking, Simeone, you was playing against Saka. My memory might be playing tricks on me, but I feel like England played Argentina. Simeone, you did like as a young England fan, you did something to annoy me. You know, I feel like you did something. I benefit of the doubt. A very tough game. Oh, sorry. Personally, I was up against Saka, which is always a big challenge. We were close. It was 0-0 at halftime. We were able to defend their set pieces, and they're the best in the world at them. Where are you? Hey, don't give us those corners, boy, because we might just score from the corners, boy. Corner boys in the building, smashed them like, but in the second half, suddenly they went 1-0 up from a set piece. Then I had a great cross from Marcus Llorente and a really good header. If I had hit it a little bit better, it could have been 1-1, but suddenly in 5 minutes, it was 3-0. Exactly. Take your shots. We're the Gunners. Of course, we're shooting. But on a serious note, fine margins. This is why we're happy, but we've always got to think about, in a positive way to get better, alternative realities. Like Newcastle, there was moments it could have went left. Yesterday, it could have went left. Let's just keep... There's always something we can improve. It just shows you how good they are. You cannot stop even for 1 second. We are really disappointed that we're not able to get a better result. And now the 4-0 looks really bad. It was not easy. We were just looking around and you feel like you're in the game. You're going for the points and it's coming to the last part of the game, apologies. But then it's bam, 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 bam. Suddenly the game is over. You just need to collect yourself and try to play more simply. And Simeone said, I would say they are the best team we have faced this season. They compete so well. They run. They have quality all over the pitch. We have to put this behind us now. We need to focus in training on the things that went right, and we need to make the improvements as well. Again, big up Simeone. That's what we need to do. I'm excited, like, you know, big up you lot that follow me on Twitter. I've been tweeting away. I get too excited when Arsenal win. Even me, I need to calm down. So you know what it is with me? I take a lot of shit. I see my comments. I see the YouTube comments. I air a lot. You know, anytime we don't win, the corner boys are not in the building. Big up Rants. But going on Rants' platform, it's like going to... I know he's a United fan, but it's like going Anfield away. Like, it's just... I'm here. It's like being a boxer. If I'm from England and I'm fighting in Serbia and I'm going to fight in Serbia, everyone's against me. I take a lot of nonsense. But you see me, you can shoot me, but I don't die. And you see, when I've got the chance to get at you, I'm going to do it. I know the bullets that are going to face me if we don't win stuff in May and anytime we take L's. But I'm here for it. Word to Mikel Arteta. Hit me, not the players. Word to Mikel Arteta. He told you, lot, way back when we had Pablo Marie and these guys, the project is going to go. He never lied. He's crazy. He's tapped. My gaffer. Smash the like button, people, so you don't get unexpected high bills. A man said, love the J. Cole reference, bro. 2040 Forest Hills Drive is my favorite rap album. Favorite? It's up there, but favorite? Man said, I'm getting mad for conceded shots on target. Times have changed, man. Times have changed. I want us to win the league and the champs. I'd love both. If it comes to it, 87, I'll prefer the champs because we ain't done it and no one can tell me nothing. And it puts to bed that dickhead chant, champions of Europe, you'll never think that, even though we won the champs in May. Big up the galley. So I won that. But the Prem, it feels like it's not going to make sense, but it feels like if we win the Prem, it's as much as we defeated everyone else, it's like defeating ourselves because whatever way we shape it, first year, Obviously, didn't bang. The second year, last day of the season, didn't bang. Last year, we finished second, but we all know, not that it was a false image, but for us, it was a false. If we were just competing against ourselves, it's a false image. So it's like, can we do it? Because now we've got the depth, now we've got the experience, now you get it. Now it feels like an even fight. Man can't sit here and, yeah, Liverpool need to gel. We still need to gel. Like, I hope that's the theme of when I'm saying we need to improve stuff. There's things we need to get better in gel. City the same, Liverpool the same. It's like, that's a 3-horse race. There's things I fear about Liverpool. There's things I fear about City. There's chinks in both teams' armor that I think, oh, we could do things. There's chinks in our armor. If we can't do it now, I don't know, man. I don't know what to take. Like, seriously, if we don't win trophies, Arteta, if you don't win me the Prem and the Champs, I can't lie. I need the League Cup and the FA Cup. I need stuff. I need to see Arsenal fans in this chat like, oh my God, I can't get bloody hell, my season ticket holder. I couldn't get a ticket for the Champions League final. I want to go to the last day of the season. I want us to see it move mad. Like, we need this. We need this. This man here needs this. He needs this. When he was making the difference way before he was wearing fucking number 7 and he was a left back. We need this. We need this, man. A bunch of entitled fans that haven't this great club win the big ones, but they want to be picky right now when we reach the pinnacle. Fuck them, man. DJ, I love our club, but also we can be ignorant too. Every man and woman can be ignorant in this world. I prefer us winning the Prem or the Champs this season. Is Big Gabby the best centre-back right now? I really enjoyed his growth for Arsenal. Well, if your name's not William Saliba, and I know his form's not there, if your name's not Van Dijk, you're talking to him. Corner boys in the building, man. Rivals are jealous because their teams are shit at set pieces. Come on, you gonna set piece kings. We are set piece kings. I love Arsenal. Apologies, I'm even dyslexic. Well, I am, but yeah. 15 years ago, we never would have imagined. It's true, but then when I strip it back, 15 years ago, I would imagine at this point we'd have grabbed trophies. Guys, do you think we will break or even Chelsea's record of 15 goals conceded in the PL this season? Shirley? Nah. The Invincibles in this country, well, I'm 30. Hopefully I live a long life. You are as well. She looks a bit older, you know. But I don't think it'd be done in my lifetime. I don't think you can be invincible because I think the dynamics have changed. Obviously, take nothing away from when we was Invincibles or Chelsea's record or any of those kind of things. I just think it's kind of an even playing ground now. Like, yeah, we're a great team and right now we're maneuvering, but to concede 15 goals or less when there's 30 games left of the season where, you know, you still got to play, whether you win these games or not, you still got to play Liverpool, still got to play Chelsea, still got to play United, still got to play Tottenham Hotspur, still got to play the traditional top 6, Newcastle and that, with Waltmade, you know, and then you forget about that. You still got to play Bournemouth, Brighton. These teams can score goals really and truly. So I don't think it can be done. I think the dynamics are everybody's kind of even, like everyone can kind of beat anyone on their day kind of thing, which big up Man United for what you did last week. You know, Red Cartel. We know Danny Welbeck's got something for you lot, innit? You know Danny Welbeck's got something for you, innit? It's cool. It's cool. DG, your friend Rance is so petty to stand on this stupid point of Arsenal playing bad boring football. He chose to watch the Villa City game last night. Big up Rance. I can't lie. That's what started off our conversation with Rance because I went to see his watch along today and I was like, right, like City Villa? Villarreal. Sorry, City Villarreal. Oh, it's a bit different, Rance. Bit different, eh? What's all this about, Rance? What's all this about, Rance Arudi? Big up Rance, though. Make sure you subscribe him. Friday show, we go again, man. We go again. Squad full of warriors ready to die for the badge. This is what I want. We ride together, we die together, man. Even if it's an exaggeration. Big respect deluded in the team. And yourself, my boy. MLS and Cala don't play together due to defensive vulnerabilities it would present. But as a sleeper agent, they can both affect the game covertly. Unpredictability, come on, you gunners. That's a good point. So maybe... Well, I mean, you'd probably demand Miles Lewis Skelley's 18 and you got to learn, but you'd probably, because if he's going to play, like he'd play in midfield, I assume the angle would be, see where you see Rice, maybe move Rice across or drop Rice or one of the two, and then Miles Lewis Skelley would play in this little pocket, and then you've got Calafiori. So maybe you'd probably need Miles Lewis Skelley to become a bit more mature off the ball, which he'll get there. But then there's also, you know what they say, attack is a form of defense. It's a good point. I do want to see Lewis Skelley in midfield, though, man. But the reality is, yeah, if Miles Lewis Skelley wasn't seen as someone that could play left back or he didn't take his chance there, you're not in Arsenal's first team like that. You're not got the big boy paper. You've got probably 60, 70 bags a week. Big him up. Like, you're not playing against PSG, Madrid, Atletico, England call-up. You know, because again, whether we think he's better than he's better than these options or not, there's tactical things, there's experience, there's pluses and negatives for all parties. There's also like the political football kind of landscape in that whatever you think about Zubamendi, my man's 26 Spanish international, won trophies, signed for X amount. Marino signed for X amount. Rice signed for X amount. Kai Havertz, if fit, could play in midfield, signed for X amount. Norgard signed for X amount. And the one thing is, especially when you're fighting for a league, yeah, if you've got 10 games, one thing that I think is a bit irrelevant for Miles Lewis-Skelly because he's shown a level of consistency. But generally for young players, and you probably could throw a Wanyeri and maybe a Max Dowman in this. If you've got 10 games, bearing in mind, the first thing Mikel Arteta got to do is get 3 points, because I do think fans, for all managers, we can be a bit spoiled. Like, we want rotation, but then we want the same team, and we want everyone to get a game, but then we want 3 points. The first thing you got to do is protect your job, because if we don't get 3 points, it's Arteta that the Arteta in out. This is happening, that's happening. It's making your job harder in terms of getting over the line in the Prem statistically. So if you've got a 10 games, it's 10's an exaggeration, but a 5 or 10 game passage, people, right? And you've got, for argument's sake, let's just say Norgard and Miles Lewis-Skelly. Let's just assume they're midfielders. It's not that you like Miles Lewis-Skelly couldn't play, but over those 10 game periods, Norgard might give you, not that he can't play better or worse, he might give you 6 out of 10 performances, which isn't that bad, you know, provided we win games and that. But then a Miles Lewis-Skelly or a young player, or let's just say Joe Bloggs in midfield over that 10 game period, first 2 weeks, he might be absolutely fucking mustard, like 20 million out of 10. Then the next 2 weeks, -5 out of 10, and so on and so forth. These are things that go against young players, and it's almost a double-edged sword in that. I actually think in society, because there's a lot of people that like leave, you know, a lot of young people go into the working world, and these companies want them to have mad experience, but you need to be given opportunity to get experience, to have experiences. That's that twang that goes against things, man. Are some fans getting a bit greedy by calling for the double this season? I just want us to win the league and all focus on the league. Be greedy, man. Be greedy. If you lock someone in, the room and you starve them of food and then you let them out and there's a banquet there, are they greedy? Are they trying to eat? Let's eat, man. We should be. Who said you can't have your cake and eat it? What's that bar Young Spray said? Can't have your cake and eat it. Whoever made that saying up must have been defeated. KMT. Cakes off for eating. Yeah, man. Fuck that. Let's go for everything. Obviously, realistically, just bring a 1 Prem or a Champs or an FA or a League Cup, but bring both, man. In my heart, I'm not going to lie, people. I don't know who's saying this. Check the comments. I genuinely think this is happening. I love your mood today. It's so infectious. We needed that win. Even the Arteta outers can't say anything. Fuck the Arteta in and outers, man. Like, it's just tired, man. DG, what's your thoughts on Alvarez when he played against you? Giving me sleepless nights. Like, I'm exaggerating. Obviously, hit the bar. I'm biased towards Alvarez. You lot know I'm always gassing him. I rate him quite highly. For me, before he hit the bar, and obviously before, you know, we started scoring 4 goals and all of that, for me, he was like they were playing like 2 banks or 4 in it, like a 4-4-2. He was kind of operating in this kind of pocket of Skoloff, whatever his name is, and just kind of floating. And he was getting on the ball and trying to link defense and whatnot. I thought, yeah, you're gonna be the one that's gonna upset and scare me today. Decent game. Reality check. Back to bread and butter weekend. That's where you found out the most. Yeah, we need to just win the game, man. We just need to win, bro. Big up American Gooner in the cup. Big up Unks, man. Big up Unks. Big up you lot worldwide, man. Gyökeres will definitely come better with time. And you know what? Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Not just him, but again, if I was to say what we've played 8 games in the Prem, if I ask you for your player of the season, I said this yesterday. If I ask you for your player of the season so far, the vast majority of you are probably going to say Calafiori, probably going to say Timber, might even say Saliba or Gabriel, might say Raya. It's probably not going to quite be Zubamendi. He'd get his hair ups, but it probably wouldn't be. Long story short, you're more saying the defensive unit, then the midfield, and then the attack. But that's where I need my attack. If Gyökeres can not stand up to be counted, because that's wrong, but start to get them numbers. If Eze could start adding goals and doing what he's doing, if Saka gets into groove between Trossard and Martinelli, Trossard's probably one of our better attackers. If they start doing their thing, if Madueke, my heart kind of bleeds for him because you was doing your thing and got injured. When these guys start getting numbers and really going through that form, it's another bolt or arrow. The same actually with Liverpool, specifically with Isaac. If I'm honest, Jeremy Frimpong, how you found someone that's worse defensively than Trent? Fantastic recruitment, man. Fantastic recruitment. Keep it going. Keep it going. A league in Cat Yarabal wouldn't hurt just to kick off this dynasty thing, bro. Just win something, bro. Just win something. Just win something, please, man. Because I don't. One thing that annoys me is when people go, "Oh, what a trophy!" Like I'm not. Listen, in the most respectful way, yeah. If you look, go and watch the video I did on the Sun, like respectfully, it's one thing me hearing verbal from Man United in the present day, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, these kind of teams that have won stuff. Bro, Newcastle fans are giving me verbal. We did Newcastle talking about what a trophy is. Crystal Palace. We'll hold that. We deserve that because you did win a trophy. But when I get my chance to shit on you lot, I'm shitting on the doubters like I've never done, and we're gonna be at their necks, man. Even it's simple as that. What we've seen here. Even if we missed a quad, we're great. We're getting a double of some description. Domestic double in UCL final. I'm not gonna lie, Arsenal. Don't get to no final if you don't get to the Champions League final if you're not gonna win it, please. My heart can't take that. I'm not over 06. I'm not over 06. 2006 felt like playing Football Manager. Like we took the lead and then the shake started happening. I can't. I think I want to win the champs, of course. Like that's the one I want out of everything. So we'd have to get to the final. But I think if we did a watch along for that, that's the most nervous you lot would see me. Nerves. I would be nervy, absolute nervy, like nervous. Well, lit, man. We're actually good, man. Big up yourself, Jay, man. We're a good team, man. Big up the chat. We're in good thoughts, man. Man giving you sleepless nights is a why. Yeah, dickhead. Be mature, man. Be mature, man. So what? Arsenal's never giving you sleepless nights. And if we're gonna do this why thing, I suppose you've been following Arsenal for 10, maybe even 20 plus years, right? You love football, don't you? You're watching 22 man in shorts run up and down. So we're gonna be mature? You think I won't blow myself up and take you with me? That was funny though, light work, man. Road to 100k, smash the likes, people. I think the aim for trophies, including cups. Arsenal fans who think we're above them are crazy. After 5 years, just want the players to experience winning things. Facts. Let's just aim to win every game and see where we end up off season. I'm thinking 3 trophies, maybe end up with 2. Jay, your chest is high. I'm screaming 1 to 2 trophies. Obviously, I want to win them all, but you are right, game by game, man. I think we're good enough to quadruple, brother. I think if we don't win the Prem, we've shot ourselves in the foot. I think Champions League, I think it's a box smart thing. Like we're doing what we need to do. Don't know what it means with PSG and Barca, but I think tactically and players' ability, we can cope. Maybe last year there's experiences that we could cope with that can get us there. Where Arsenal Football Club, FA Cup should come home regardless. And where Man United are and where Arsenal are at, we should be making some distance on how many they've won and we've won. League Cup, we got semi-finals in it, so bring that home, man. Bring that home. Big up DG. Nice to see a big smile after such a convincing result. I believe injuries and lack of signings affected the team immensely. This time, no excuses. Hopefully exciting DG live coming in May. Come on. We're not going to stream from the parade though. You get behind the scenes. I'm being out there it's going to be like carnival. I'm there from 5 a.m. to probably 5 a.m. the next day. But we need to win this stuff, man. Bad boys for life, man. Who cares about Chelsea's record? Just bring the PL. I would like vanity project. I'm on all of that, yeah, but ask me about that minor Chelsea record in April. We're not grabbing that, bro. We're not grabbing that. Think we're going to match Chelsea's goals conceded record. We're not going to do that, bro. Like, the Chelsea record is up for grabs. Can't do that Chelsea record. Forget it. Just win, bro. We can't, bro. 15 goals from 38 games. Obviously, we're probably the team past that Jose team that's probably got the best chance of doing it, but 15 goals, people. Like, I know we're excited, and I'm not saying it's wrong. Everything is impossible until it actually happens, but 15 goals. 30 games left. 15 goals. We're bearing in mind, you got Crystal. I'm not saying we're not going to win, and we can't keep a clean sheet. We got to play Mateta and them brothers. Like, 15 goals. I would love it to happen, as well as win shit and have all of these things. Like, I would, you know what? If it was up to me, I'd love the quadruple for obvious reasons. I'd love the treble, man. I'm not even going to, like, no one don't know no Man City fans realistically. Like, big up Rants, big up the United fans. You see, if Arsenal won a treble, even if it's, no, it'd have to be the proper treble. You know where I'm going with this, innit? Like, we've eclipsed your team. So, yeah, I don't think we can do it, man. One day, Gyökeres gets the Bellin hat trick. I'll be there. The edits will be there. Music already selected. You're shameless. I'm not going to lie, boy, because you was boying him. All Arsenal fans that stand up to be counted when it's tough, I'll stand with you at Islington Town Hall. The rest can F off. Tell them again, man. Tell them again. And you know, it's shameless. I'm like, I always believed in Arteta, man. Always believed in him. Always believed in the team and Arteta and this. I always believed, man. Shut up. If we don't win something major this season, then forget about it, bro. We are cursed. Have to summon the voodoo practitioners at that point. Hey, I'm trying to go heavens till you do your thing. Do you guys think we should invest in January? Should always be looking to invest, but you know what, like a game changer. I don't see us buying that. Like I don't see us grabbing Semenyo, Leao, Rodrigo, insert name we're always linked with here. I can't see us doing that in January because even when we needed to buy people in January, we never done it in previous years. We've spent mad peas, we've got depth. Obviously, players could become available, something could fall on your lap. I think you're more likely to maybe see a less known, like a young development signing, or there might be some player that's in their mid-20s that us casual fans, we're not waffling about. They might come in, but I can't, especially because of the spending we had. I can't see it happening. January is a reactive window. Nobody wants to buy anybody in January, ideally, because you've done what you've needed to do in the summer. God forbid there's no injuries. There's no players want to leave. You never know. And there are some players you could speculate to leave. Like, well, to be fair, probably owing to their form, it's kind of gone silent. But Trossard seems to be the one always linked with a move away. Martinelli the same. Throw Gabriel Jesus into that. And I'm not saying these guys can't go in January, but I would actually think I've never been a fan of selling people in January beyond the obvious. I'm on this. You're here in it. Like we've betted on you from August to now. You're here for now. If you talk to your agent, do what you need to do in the summer, but you're here for now. And that's how I feel about the whole squad. Like that is how I feel about the whole squad. Like everybody's got a role to play at least until May. Hot take. I think there might be a conversation about Wanyeri on loan. Not for me, but it all depends on the games played. And that will definitely be in the title of a video. The game is the game, people. You get where I'm going, man. If we don't win something this long, man. He scored with his cock. He scored. Hey, that's a madness, boy. He showed big bollocks to sign for this club, literally. I take back what I said about the game. Gonna put me in a coma. MLS is that guy. Fair enough. How good is Miles Lewis Skelley at 18, by the way? He held on with his pass to Martinelli till it was the perfect time. Martinelli, when he ain't got time to think, yeah. He's better than Pele, mate. He's better than Pele. When Martinelli just has to do the instinctive thing, which is probably his issue because you have to kind of keep that instinctiveness that you have in you. All footballers are instinctive, but you need to become a bit more calculated. And that's what I don't think Martinelli has. Like, obviously, he never had no time really to think against Bilbao, against City. Obviously, he's fought like in a split second. He's gone with what he's felt with it. But the Bilbao finish yesterday, obviously, for when Miles Lewis Skelley set him up. The wonderful assist, probably assisted the season for me so far with Eze against City. When he ain't got time to think, he's in his bag. He's in his bag. When he's got time to think, it's like you know, obviously Martinelli's fast, but it's like his brain is going like that. And I can't tell you for the life of me the year, but it's definitely happened under Mikel Arteta, where Arteta said Martinelli needs to stop doing things at 100 million miles per hour. Big up Rashid. Rashid, I'm on you though. If we win something though, I'll buy you a pint, but I'm on you though. Big up my guy Rashid, man. Big up Nobby. Martinelli's second half performance was outstanding. He needed that as well, man. Like, obviously, footballers, they need a bit of confidence. So when I'm seeing Martinelli, Trossard, actually the way we surrounded Gyökeres, because you can tell he's a good lad, man. Real gunners need to be on demon time with these haters. Tell them again, man. See, I must admit, I was giving up, you know. I thought a lot of you are not feeling the same way I am about this. But I just needed to find you lot and big up the internet for that. I needed to find you lot. The tabs on your browser go crazy. It's dangerous when DG is searching things live on there. You're moving mad. Well, there ain't nothing in my search history. Gyökeres for his mentality. He didn't even want to celebrate the goals because they were scrappy. Loved that the team came and hyped it. We've seen that before. What game was it? Was it Forest or Leeds? When Madueke's reminded them to do it. DG was wilding yesterday. I apologize for my conduct, people. I apologize. I got carried away, man. I'm not perfect. This is the season. This is our time. Hit anything but women and children is a lie. Come on. This is what we do, man. We're hitting everything but women and children, man, because we're gentlemen and that. I mean, it'd be a bit weird if we did, but we don't hit women, but you get me? We can definitely hit women, you know, when you look like this. But 100%. I'm joking because I don't want to get messages about you think you're funny. Just entertaining the viewers, them. DG, why does Raya have brain farts time to time in goal? All keepers do, and especially these modern day keepers. And you know what? When was the last time Raya had that, man? You know what? He saved us. He's getting too bored. He's starting to get that Ramsdale syndrome, man, if I'm honest. Why does Raya have brain farts time to time in goal? Is it because he's not doing anything mostly when we concede so low on goal? He was stupid to challenge the Atletico player, avoid embarrassment. Do you know what? With that moment from Raya, yeah, I think he tried to be too smart. Because there was a moment before he came off, he came off his line and done well. I actually think he's done well in that he's tried to read the situation initially, like he's come off his line. I think if he just clears it, it's cool. Then I think he's tried to be a bit too complicated. Because if you watch it again, to me, it's like he's trying to be a bit smart and usher it out of play. It would have been a goal kick. Obviously, that never banged, and it could have went south. So, you know, as long as we can laugh about it, but Raya, come on, bro, don't do that. And he does have brave, but you can count on one hand when Raya's fucked up. I remember North London, we won anyways, but North London derby a few years ago, obviously there was that. I'm sure one time against Man United, he didn't fuck up, but he was kind of shit for the goals and then he fixed up. Well, I'm sure who loved him from the halfway line. Feels like him and Ramsdale have been done up. But you can count on one hand and you can count on more hands the times Donny saved us, innit? So I allow him, man. We got a lot of problems. Raya's not one of them. You have to have receipts, man. Jamie O'Hara just needs a hug, bro. Hate is love. When you hate that much, you just want a hug, bro. You really just want a hug. I think we need a new right back and a new winger. Unless Ben White leaves, we don't need a right back. One Mascara can do that. Obviously, I wouldn't say we necessarily need players, but in a made up world, if there's a player twice the ability of Bukayo Saka that we can sign, we need to do that. If there's someone better than Timber, go and do that. But unless Ben White says I want to cut, or Arteta's got the mad kind of thoughts in that, like when at the time we got Raya, when I know he wanted him before, but Ramsdale was kind of cool. Unless it's that, I wouldn't say we need a right back personally. Riley, big up yourself. In my opinion, need another CDM like Caicedo. Well, with Arsenal tax, he's not going to play any games, innit? The shin kicking cunt. But I've got to throw agendas. It would be nice. We need a right back. Someone mentioned right back. Caicedo. See you in, how old is Caicedo? Sign you in 2037. Probably Palmer as well. Yeah, you could say we need a 6, but I think personally, there's scope for one more centre mid to arrive without other people going. But I think spots need to open up. I think I'm not saying to sell them, but you might need to sell Marino or Norgard or Kai Havertz. You need something to kind of free up there. That's before you talk about like Miles Lewis Skelley in theory who could play in midfield, Wanyeri who can play in a couple of roles, Odegaard who could play a couple of roles. You see where I'm going with it, man. I have to hold my hands up on Martinelli. I take my licks. It's cool, man. It's cool. Put your hand up. Chat shit about him ever again. I'm chatting, man. We hit 100 likes. Let's get to 200 likes. Lots of people watch but aren't subscribed. Don't forget to do that. 100K is the goal. Rob, you're far too kind. I just know Arteta turned the geezer off. Just can't prove it. He definitely turned the boiler. I think it was better. It was probably both of them. I think it was better. DG, we need a Barella type midfielder and Semenyo. Better get prepared for Jan. I'll be on that. But you see them Barella types, you got to grab them before they end up at Inter. And the Italian players are a bit weird. They typically end up, as you lot know, at the ACs, at the Juventuses, at the Inters. Like, how many Italian players haven't done that? Obviously, we grabbed Calafiori. Tonali rocked up at Newcastle. In fact, it's sly a lie with Tonali, because didn't he go from Empoli or something to AC Milan and then Newcastle? But you get the point. But that kind of skill set is welcome, man. Pedri and that would be welcome. Bring me Balemba or Steeler, bring him, or even Angel Gomez. Let's be greedy and get another techie deep line playmaker to the club. Gomez, good player, but I don't think it's for us still. Balemba cost too much peas, bro. And when you got Zubamendi and Rice, and actually Norgard for about 18 months, it's not really going to happen. Steeler, I'm surprised he's not gone back to Bayern or like gone to a bigger club, man. Every single keeper has those moments. We just notice it more because we watch him every week. Donnarumma has that major bozo gene. When you have to struggle to think of when Raya's let us down, it's a good thing. Remember when we had man like Almunia in Gar still? Remember? Are we going to be honest, yeah? Very slightly, Arsenal Football Club, we've had more shit keepers than good ones. We've had some very good keepers. Raya's up there, Siemens up there, big up Lehman. At a point, Ramsdale, you know, for his service, really, Ramsdale. And if I ain't said your name, is what it is. We've had more shit keepers. For every one of those names, it's Almunia, it's Fabianski was shit, actually. And then he had a good little run when we won the 2014 FA Cup. Chesney, you weren't shit. You made yourself shit. You just couldn't think. I don't want to talk about Ospina. I think regardless of Almunia and these guys, the worst keeper that's ever played for Arsenal Football Club is Runnison. Genuinely, Runnison. Like, because you are the first player at this football club, let alone goalie, I've judged before you've actually kicked a ball. I remember the cup game where Lacazette and Martinelli were the only two players. It panned to Runnison. And he genuinely looked like, I don't know, man. He might have won the ticket in a raffle, won the opportunity to play for Arsenal in a raffle. Like, he genuinely looked like a fan. He looked scared. The kit's all bigger than him. Keepers are meant to, if you're not going to intimidate, have that aura of intimidation, then you've got to ooze calmness or something like that. He has none. But does Raya ooze calm? Raya, you do ooze calmness. You do, because I say every watch along, like, you and Saliba scare me. You're so calm that it scares me. It's like you and Saliba, your biggest weakness and strength is that you're too calm in possession. Luton game, yeah, he stunk up the place. To be fair, yeah, Raya even said that was my deadest game. And do you know what? I put a bit of a tax on that kind of period, because that was that weird little period where we had Ramsdale and we had Raya, and the camera's just panning to Raya or Ramsdale, very good or bad save and things of that ilk, man. But he's comfortable. He's doing his thing, man. Do this thing. I need DJ and Rants to run a shameless podcast, just nothing but shameless takes. You two together are hilarious. Big up Rants, man. Rants is one of the good ones on YouTube, man. When he's not trolling my team, obviously I troll United. He trolls me. Clean-hearted brother. Big up the Antigans. Big up Damon, man. When Glock 14 scored, I shed tears of joy. Oh my God, bro. Big Gabby knew how much the goal meant. Best content creator. I ain't the best content creator, but I'm the best with you lot. How's your computer not overheating with that many tabs? Because it's worth it. It trusts the process. We're just mad. We're crazy. Like, you get me? Big up you, man. Big up you. Big up you. What are you? It's a custom laptop. I had it for a few years, man. Need a winger on the left. Loan none. Would you take Rashi next season? Nah. Love you to bits, Rashford, but nah, man. I need someone that is just on what we need them to be on for 30, 38 games. Like, I like Rashford, but is it the illusion of Rashford? I think Rashford needs to stay out of England, man, if I'm honest with you. I think you need to get that permanent move to Barca. Saka is the opposite of Marty. Give him time and he'll cook you. He can be completely calculated. Did I just hear Martinelli better than Pele? I don't know. When he doesn't think, he must be better than Pele. I actually think Martinelli is one of the best players in the Prem / the world, specifically when he has no fucking time to think, which is his gift and curse. Ultimate instinct player, as you said there. Miles Lewis Skelley defensive decisions are still questionable. It seems he consistently needs 45 minutes before he grows into a match. Top quality youngster. I hear it. Only person should be leaving is Jesus. Trust up, because it is what it is with him. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't do that, man. Yes, DG still buzzing today. I hear it. John, big up yourself, man. Martinelli can't leave. Don't say that. No, but these are players people would be open to letting go in, really and truly. It'd be interesting to see if Martinelli puts in a bit of form, what Arsenal would do with him moving forward. I reckon they would keep him, but for all the noise, when the Athletic had their little articles, what were they saying about it? Like, Arsenal felt because of his form for the last few years, they're not really going to get no money for him. So obviously your form can change things. And I think Trossard and Jesus will be the ones to go. We bring in the next one and you've got Martinelli and everyone else in the mix. But what if they're sitting there and like, right, we could get 60 million now for Nelly? Like, what if this is a purple patch thing and let's keep it cutting? I don't know. It's big decisions, man. At this rate, we are going after 30 games. We would have only conceded 9 goals. Tranquillo, man. I would love that to be the case. Yeah, I love that to be the case. But fans, calm down. Even me, we all need to relax. Don't relax when you're trolling your friends in the group chats and you lot in your workplaces and that. Give them hell, because if we lost, it's long. But we need to relax, especially if we conceded 9 goals this Premier League season. Arteta would have to be drug tested and the culture stuff, because what the hell are you lot cooking? It's not making no sense. He did score with his cock, mate. Like, big up Gyökeres, man. Just in crazy. But his ex misses that. Couldn't tune in for the whole watch along last night. Appreciate you anyways for your part. But I already know DG was losing it over that Martinelli goal on Henry-esque. I mean, you said Henry-esque, not me. In my years, I've never seen someone with the unique qualities of Martinelli. The way he's opened up his body, I don't think anyone else can do that in our squad. You could argue Martinelli can't, Saka can't do that. You could argue, in many ways, Martinelli, he's world class. Martinelli, give me a run of form. The videos, the titles, the thumbnails, the first 30 seconds of YouTube vids, I could be shameless. Nah, DG, not shameless. Gyökeres scored some Banduli goals. I'm celebrating all the same. Still didn't show me no touch, but with 4 goals now, good. I don't care. I mean, that's what I'm on, if I'm completely honest with you. Like, what was the thing I said about Gyökeres? I'm here for you to just score ugly goals. Obviously, I need you to score more, and I'd love you to score bangers and all these things, but when you watch his highlights, a lot of the goals are ugly. And I think that's what we've needed. They all count the same, innit? Like, we've needed someone, I don't care how we score, just score. So if you can grab me 15, 20 Premier League goals, I still maintain that the wingers are the ones that have to be the breadwinners in the Arteta system. I still maintain that, not that Arteta don't like Gyökeres or any of that. I don't subscribe to that. But I feel if we had a winger in Saka, which he is, getting mad goal contributions, someone else doing that on the left, I think Gyökeres, if you're getting 15, 20, is cool. And I would say, actually, for Mikel Arteta, if he was getting 10, 15, he'd be cool with that. You're rubbing out Gyökeres with the man of the match poll, Gyökeres/other. No, I'm only doing that because I wanted to include more, but you can only have 4 options in it. Other purely meaning if you think there's another player in it that's not in the list. Allow me, man. Martinelli is a thoroughbred, not a workhorse. Just let him run wild and he's electric. You don't think that's a workhorse? Only Semenyo or Yildiz for left wing. You know we're not grabbing no Yildiz, man. They're going to make him sign a new deal. Semenyo, bring him. We've been knowing in other seasons to talk too much and end up falling short. You notice it's all the other fans hyping us up, just saying. It's true. And one thing, Arsenal fans do talk a lot. They defo talk a lot. They definitely talk a lot. But one thing I'm not going to have here is we are the only fan base. And we know we've got a select few people that are excited, horny for engagement, will say mad stuff and do mad stuff. But I've seen Man United fans gas it for years. Liverpool fans, rightly so, because they won a trophy, gas it. Spurs, gas it. Definitely Spurs, gas it. Chelsea, they were gassing it a few months ago after winning the Club World Cup. They're out. They're on Twitter saying, "Oh, they play better football than us." That is cool. You lot play your better football. I'm happy to be boring. I wouldn't trade places with you. I actually think Chelsea's bad news for the Premier League soon. They're gonna get it spot on. I don't think in the next 2 years, but you get where I'm going. Lehman was poor, just had an incredible back four. Yeah, he wasn't poor, but he weren't world class. And he was a bit, well, all keepers, again, we know keepers are mad bastards, isn't it? But there was something not right upstairs, man. I mean, you've got to be tapped to be a goalie, innit? Because who looks at this sport we all love and say, yeah, I'm jumping in goal. Some of you are goalies. You didn't want to jump in goal yet. You got made to do that. And we love you Sunday League goalies because no one wants to do that. In terms of player ratings, though, Ryo, 5, just calm. You weren't called into action. You moved a bit mad. Timber, I'm giving him an 8. I think he was cold yesterday. I'll be real, man. Nah, 8's exaggeration. Strong 7. Saliba, I actually think you did your job. Strong 7. Magalhaes, 10 out of 10. I would have given you a 9. I think you 9 plus a bonus point. 9. 8 plus a bonus point. Nah. 10. 10. Lewis Skelley, 10. Couldn't ask anything. To be fair, Magalhaes and Gabriel can't ask anything more from you. Rice, 10. Can't ask anything more from you. You was playing them passes. Dead balls, cash money. 10 for Zubamendi. A million % 10 for Zubamendi. Eze, strong 7. I think you kind of died towards the end, but I think you're not getting enough hype. I think you started the game very well. Saka, I think you had moments where you died, but I actually think you did well. You didn't get a goal or an assist, but I think you did your thing. So Saka. Because there was, for a large period of the game, like it was looking like Saka's the one that's gonna like bag. It's a difficult one. Sorry, people, I'm doing the maths. I'm torn between a 7 and an 8. We won 4-0. Let's give the benefit of the doubt, man. 8 for Saka. Martinelli, quiet in periods, actually, but you scored. I'll give you an 8 as well, man. Fuck it. Gyökeres, I'll give you a 10. I think the performance was there. I'll be real, man. I think Gyökeres, I would have probably given you an 8 or a 9. I would have given you an 8, actually. Bonus point for the goals. I'd have given you an 8. I think your performance was there. You know, take away the goals. I think you actually did your thing. Like, I actually think you played very well, if I'm honest with you. But you got 2 goals, bro. My striker, the general play, all that bullshit that we asked our forwards to do. You did that. You got 2 goals. Don't really care how you scored them. You still got to put the ball in the back of the net, in which they say it's one of the hardest things. 10 out of 10. So, yeah, man. Bench. Nora's really on the like Mikel Marino. I like really and truly. There's no player ratings in it. They didn't really do anything of note. We just helped us see it through. But 5s all round for the bench. If I'm honest, 8 for Nelly, 8 for Nelly, 8 for Martinelli, 7 for Saka, 7 or an 8 for Saka is fine. 9 for Gyökeres. The man got 2 goals. I think his performance was on the standard of an 8. I give you a 2 bonus points for scoring. Like, you can't say him and Saka same level yesterday, surely. Gyökeres 9, Gyökeres 8, 8 for Saka, 8 for Saka, 8 for Rice, 6 for Eze. Harsh, man. Listen, a low 7. Low 7. I think he started very well. And to be fair, Rice should have bagged as well. I think Eze started well to the point where you don't normally tie your hair up. You tied your hair up and you was moving mad. I never want to see that hair not tied, mate. So keep it up, Eze, man. Keep it up. 8 for Zubamendi, 9 for Zubi, 9 for Rice. Most goalies are just failed outfield players who had no tech and lacked physicality. Harsh. Skelley 8. Do we win this game if Magalhaes isn't playing? I mean, we beat Real Madrid without him, but nah. It's difficult to say. I'm going to give him benefit of that and say, no, 9 for Gabby, 7 for Saliba. DG, yesterday was a great day, but mad though, we can see the shot on target. And people want Arteta sacked. I'm being devil's advocate. How the hell is Rice a nomination for man of the match? Are we okay? Huh? Don't get it twisted. I know we're lost in the noise of probably Zubamendi and Gyökeres and Miles Lewis Skelley. Huh? Rice was fucking mustard yesterday. Forget the dead balls. Am I all right? Are we okay? Even for Nelly's goal. Look at the movement of Rice, which he's not infecting the game, but indirectly is. Nah, I'm not having that, Aris. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. 6 for Raya. Kind of want to see Kai on the left wing with Gyökeres when he's back. As good as Martinelli was last game, unless he starts being consistent. All right, wait, schema, huh? Kai left wing. Allow me, bro. Put the weed down. Put the weed down. Put the weed down. Put the weed down. This is why we need to come back to reality. No. A club that starts Havertz and man are complaining about Gyökeres' touch. Are we okay here? Hey, DG, if you could add one player to this current squad for any position, who would it be and why? And you are the best content creator, not only to us, but on YouTube. Your fan reaction was epic. I appreciate that. I need to control my emotions a bit more because I do. Sometimes I watch my reactions back or when they've clipped up. I'm like, oh, did you really say that? Did you really do that? But it is what it is. If I could add one player. Any player. Because I'm going to start being silly then, innit? Like Pedri, Yamal, Jude Bellingham. Oh, gosh, Jude Bellingham. With your goal scoring capacity and Arteta madness. Oh, gosh. It's be scary. I'm trying to avoid left wing because then we start saying Yildiz, Semenyo, Rodrigo, Malik Fofana. There's a Brazilian player. I think he's more of a right winger, but I like him. His name's Ryan or something. Like, I just see him as a low cost addition, if that makes sense. I'd say Ryan. There's a young lad at Belgium called Nathan De Cat in Belgium at Anderlecht. Very young. I think he's going to be a baller. I'd say him. I'd say them. I'm trying to go for unconventional ones. Man said, why for open up his body? He should have got the yellow for that finish. It's greedy for him. Why police? Fuck off, man. Like, it's football, man. Come on. Be thinking about that. On form or not, Martinelli and Trossard are not of the quality to start or play for Arsenal consistently. Hell no. I don't know about the playing thing, but yeah, we need better. Damn. Realistic player. Then, to be fair, all the others were realistic then. Semenyo, gonna keep that going. Yeah, I can't lie, Schemo, you're bugging, man. I leave the crazy stuff to Arteta. Left wing. I see, do you know what? I hate myself because I see the angle, but I want to be blind to the angle. Please. It wouldn't be like a true left winger, I know, but no, man. I ain't trying to see that, man. I ain't trying to see that. That's the worst take that Zar saying we'd win the treble yesterday. To be fair, Zar was, it's all bants. You can't boy scheme, man. He's part of the family here. Let me lose my trail of thought. To be fair, I'm sure Zar on that stream we did, he said, flipping, we're going to win 3-0. So maybe the midget Zimbo, as he refers to himself on socials, maybe, just maybe, there's a method to the madness. 6 for all the bench players. They get an extra point because we got a clean sheet and 1-4-0. Right? I can't lie. I don't give man clean sheet bonus points. I might start doing that if it's a game where it's never going to happen. But we're in the trenches and oh my God, like we're on knife edge. We probably wet ourselves and whatnot. I don't know, man. DG stopped with Kai left wing. No snitching, but I never said that. I'm not going to jail for that. Like Kai left wing. I'm not on that. I see the method to the madness. He'd be a lot better than what's my man's name? I can't remember his name, man. Liverpool bought him. He's meant to be generational and stuff. I don't know what his name is. I don't know his name. I think it's Verts. I don't know his name. I don't know, man. I think it's Florian. I don't know. I've never seen him play. I don't know what he's on. Really, I don't know. I've never seen him play. Every word from Arteta post Athletic conference. Let's see what he said, man. Let's see what the gaffer has had to say. On building on tonight's performance in the competition, I'm extremely happy and proud of the performance and the results against a really good side. I was very impressed when I analysed them and what I've seen today about them as well. So I knew about the difficulty of it. It required a lot of aggression and a lot of patience as well. The way they managed the context of the game and the way they can manipulate their behavior was really impressive. With it being 0-0 at halftime, even though we generated 2 or 3 big chances, we had to stay patient. But at the same time, increase a little bit, set some areas to damage them more. We done it. And then in this Champions League, I think we were very efficient as well. On Gyökeres getting back amongst the goals, I think he deserved it because everything that we were seeing in terms of what he was bringing to the team and how much he was helping the team in many areas, apart from scoring goals in the last weeks, there was no debate about that. It was about keeping that belief in himself, that emotional state that he can enjoy and play freely. I think he's certainly done that today. Again, he was rewarded with 2 goals and the biggest smile on his face. Look at his teammates as well in the pictures and videos. They're also happy for him because he fully deserves it. Normally, managers cap, but that's facts. Hey, you know what, yeah? Jay, you're right. The only thing I'd say with that Kevin, you at Fulham, I need to see more. But I like him. I think respectfully, I don't think you're going to be at Fulham long, innit? Like you're a real Brazilian winger. Like, and I swear they got him from Shakhtar. Football's healing, man. Random Brazilians are at Shakhtar, and then they're bought. To be fair, he should have given a penalty away against us. It should have stood. But yeah, he's sick. He's destined for a top 6 club. DG getting the blame. Let me dream, lads. Eze ain't a conventional left winger either. Yeah, but we like watching Eze with a football. We like watching all the other stuff apart from being on a football with Kai Havertz. Zubimendi, generational, Chanky, yo, man. He's cold, but come on. Double pivot, Rice, Zubi, 10 wingers, Odegaard and Saka, and 2 9s in Gyökeres and Kai. Do we have to force Kai? There's options and there's scope to play Kai Havertz and that, but do we have to force Kai Havertz into these starting 11 conversations? I just want to see him with Gyökeres same time. Guess it has to be 4-4-2 then. It don't. Odegaard's wrong. If there's someone I want to see left wing, and he'll be back. We've got 3 Gabriels. 2 of them are showing up. Screenshot this, clip this, talk to me in May. Havertz going to play midfield or even right wing. I was up really late last night working. Big up yourself. And DG was destroying X. If you're not following him there, you're missing out. Appreciative to that. You know, I was chatting too much, man. I was doing Twitter fingers. I need to calm down on socials. In my opinion, Odegaard could do a job left 8/winger. They could do a job, but do we want jobs? Obviously, 38 games, there might be a 1 or 2 game or a moment in a game we need you to do a job, but are we really trying to see that shit? This season, it feels like we're getting back to basics a bit. Put players in the right positions and let's just keep it moving. But yeah, big up Gyökeres for that. On the work Gyökeres has put in without scoring, all of it because he makes us a much better team. I think he has become much more unpredictable. He's so physical. He opens the spaces for everyone. To be fair, I would have thought he's the strongest in the team, but Gabriel Magalhaes said Trossard's a beast in the gym with Kai Havertz. He opens the spaces for everyone. The way he presses the ball, holds the ball, he's just phenomenal. And then there's icing on the cake. And the biggest thing that we're going to debate about him is goals. He has scored 2 very different ones today, and hopefully he starts to get some momentum and a good run of goals. On having to select the team with the squad depth, yes, very good. I think Gabby and Miles were superb. The impact, the team, the results, they're ready from the beginning. The boys that come in again, we use them in different ways. I think we need to try to keep them all involved. And even if they have the chance to play, if they play at that level, it's a joy because it's going to elevate our daily training sessions. That will mean the standard will be higher and we'll compete higher. 49, 49, Lewis Skelley. If you look at him for what he's done from December last year to now, at his age, at this level, it's incredible. But I said it before, he's been really focused, really humble, and really good. When that happens and you have to play after you are ready, I thought it was really good today. We all did. Competition for places, this is what we need. When you look at the top teams in Europe, that's what they have. We managed that in a really cohesive system when everyone understands that they're going to have different roles throughout the game or in different games. But at the end, the outcome is to earn the right to win games and win games. That's the ultimate goal, and we're seeking the same thing. On the players' reaction to nearly going to go down, you can sense it every time that the front line was running with a bit of space and time in and around the box. They have the quality. They win a lot of games like that. And with individual actions, they believe in that. He hit the crossbar. Thank God. Alhamdulillah. And after that, that's how we scored not far from there. On responding to critics of Arsenal's play, shut up, critics. Not you, Arteta. Shut up, man. Like, if we played great, scintillating, sexy football, you'd be on us. If we play ugly football, you're on us. If we score 10 goals, why ain't you scored 11? If we sign a left-footed left winger to play on the left, why is he not right-footed? The goalposts always gonna move, man. And you know what? Maybe if you start moving, that might be a tactic. Start moving the goalposts, and we won't be issues from set pieces. This is more about the result of the game. The way we prepare the matches is always to try to help the opponent. This is more about the result of the game. The way we prepare the matches is always to try to help the opponents as much as possible. That must be a typo. What do you mean we're trying to help the opponent? Or maybe it's one of them. Maybe I would have had to have heard him physically say that. I think they done you dirty because that's sounding a bit mad. As frequently as possible, put in the players that we believe have the best capacity and qualities to do it from the beginning. And then this is football. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Today we're extremely efficient, which is key in this competition. I'm really happy. I think the majority of the experience and the fact that probably we have more games in the competition, we believe, because we have some very successful matches, especially here at home. And that we have to create. When we played those games here, I think the energy during this time was amazing. That's really helpful. I can't lie, the atmosphere looked like it's absolutely buzzing. Gyökeres is hungry. Come on, we know the thing. And they did copy a celebration. I like the togetherness, like Gabriel and Gyökeres. Who else is there? Miles Lewis, Skelley and Martinelli, Eze. Like, it was just, yeah, man, big up the boys. It's always amazing to score and do it here in this competition. It's a great feeling. I'm more hungry now. Even the way he was talking on CBS, Gyökeres, I'm with you to the death, man. Just everything you did to sign for my club, the way they're getting pitchforks for you, the way you talk, the way you lack of celebration. There's a monster to come out there, you know. I'm more hungry. You always want to contribute with work rate and other stuff, but when you score goals as well, it's a bit special. So that's something I always want to do. The support from my teammate means a lot. They're amazing. I think the group we have and the spirit is something different and something very special. It feels great. We did a lot of things right today, and the performance was amazing. Fair enough. What else has he said? At halftime, the message was to keep going, and then, of course, some adjustments in certain things. But I think we did well in the first half, and to keep doing the right things, and then, of course, finish your chances when they come. When you win games, you do these performances, it builds confidence in the team. The belief has always to be there, but of course, this helps to boost it. You just want to keep going. Arsenal reach 100 Champions League wins. See why we need to start winning things. See why we need to start winning things. Courage was key. What's Arteta said here? We talked about it against a team that is so organized to disorganize them. You have to do something that is not in the book that we cannot do through just a pass or just certain patterns. You have to do it by finding that inspiration, those magic moments that we generate throughout the game in different ways. I'm really happy that the team can step up and create those moments. It's a low scoring sport, so we need to be the best defensively and the best in attack. And that means to be able to score from different angles, from different ways, from different players. Everything that we do is different. We're sick. We are certainly improving in that category as well. I think the overall performance was incredible. The way we dominated, the way we earned the right to win it, and the efficiency, which at this level in the Champions League is something key. I'm so happy for him, Gyökeres, because if there's a player that deserves credit and a big smile on his face, I think that's him. What he brings to the team is phenomenal. Today, he scored 2, and you could see his smile. You could see his teammates around him and how happy they were with that, and his manager as well. Huh? His manager? What? Are you the manager? It's a big win against a big opponent on a big Champions League night. We are really happy and proud of the way the team performed collectively and individually, and obviously with the results that we got. We're sick, man. You can't talk on us, man. Please. Tranquillo, 27 goals scored, 0 conceded. Crazy. Arteta Champions League stat. Please bring it home. bring it home. I think we've played 280 odd games without winning this trophy. It's like going to the same nightclub and never pulling nothing. It needs to stop. We're there, man. We've got a bloody good team. Oh, my neighbours are working. What's the time? We're live soon as well, people, with Kenny Ken and whatnot. People forget Kai's actually good on the ball. He's just not good at consistently finishing, not clinical. We're like, he's like, hey, you can do the basics. You do the basics well. I'm more rate Kai for the spaces. I'm more rate your intelligence. One, you muck in. You'll make tackles and do all those things. You hold up play. You'll muck in. You can play a 5-yard pass and all of that. You're quite smart in that. But you're all right. I still don't think we should have bought Kai Havertz. Definitely not for the wages and the money. But we're at where we're at. I think there's a role for you here, innit? I wouldn't say good on the ball. How much time do you reckon Kai's hit? How much time do you reckon Kai's hit the gym this time? Probably bare, man. Like, what else have you got to do? If I'm honest, Kai's awkward on the ball. It's just meaty. It's cool, though. Adama Havertz. Lost in translation. It's probably lazy, man. Like, whoever done that's drunk, bro, because that is not making no sense. That was not making no sense, man. Absolute no sense. DG talking about Jesus left wing too much for Arteta to not even play him there once. Just as long as Zubi starts every game, I'm not worried about that midfield. We're winning the ting, man. I'd love Simeone left wing, but we're not doing that anytime soon. His passing is good, but the dribbling is spooky. But the thing is, his spooky dribbling, I'm here for it sometimes because it's like method to a madness. It's like when you go 5-a-side with your brethren, that shit guy in your team, but he somehow finds a way of bagging. Only because I'm conscious of time, people. I'm going to wrap this up. Somehow we've been here for close to 2 hours. Big up you lot. Time flies, man. I appreciate the family that we've got here, man. I'm going to be live with Kenny Ken and DJB. We need to ask them some uncomfortable questions about Arteta, about these things. I need to actually quickly write some notes as well. But we'll be live from like 4 p.m, people. As usual, big up yourselves because without you lot commenting, participating in the polls, doing all of that stuff, it's absolutely dead, man. So, yeah, man. Let the haters keep hating. The corner boys are in the building. We're doing what we need to do. But you know what? It's finally sunk in. Yesterday's irrelevant. Now on to Crystal Palace and Brighton. And the world better hope to God that we don't win shit. But yeah, big up you lot, man. And it's only right in honor of Lewis Skelley. Arteta, if you need another defender.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.